Alrighty, hey there guys, how are we all doing? Hey, yeah, give me a minute, I forgot to do the webcam. Activate. Double clicking. Let me just get the low light compensation on. There we go. Alright. Also, if you you're seeing me look down while we're doing this part, I am doing some stuff for Animal Crossing because I've got to do a few short things for today, so I'm just basically mindless button mashing. I'm more just mindless button mashing for Animal Crossing, so but yeah, if I have to move, basically keeping that in mind. Alright. So let's get going through the second race for the finale chapter.
Hi, Marzenski.
And we'll just use yeah, we'll do speed. We'll do speed again just because we have this kind of thing. But if we don't, then we'll just use vodka. Yeah, at least good thing we have a race going on, because then I could just more kind of focus on my stuff for Animal Crossing. Because it's like, forgot to do this, and yes, I could do this later, but honestly, I want to do this now while I have it. God damn it. And Gulliver's making me find his communicator.
芝2400
God damn it.
さあ、1番人気の紹介です。エルコンドルパサー。この評価は少し不満か ?2 番人気はこの子、エアグルーブ。グランプリウマ娘スペシャルウィーク。現在3番人気。実力は間違いなく上位です。
Yeah, today I'm kind of just ignoring everything. It's like, oh hey, here's Gulliver.
さあ、ゲートが開いた。各馬娘、綺麗なスタートを切りました。
We're gonna kind of just watch the entire race as a whole, just because again, because I'm doing this, you know. Also, while I am wearing this, I will be getting the app going on my phone, so I can pay attention to chat. God damn it.
2番その後3、4馬身開いてエアグルーブエルコンドルパサーここにいます。うちには7番そしてその後方には3番12番並んできた。そのうち並んでスペシャルウィークその後ろに8番内をついて6番大きく離れて4番外から16番1馬身差5番さらには10番少し離れて15番13番先頭をキープ。これは面白い展開だ。このまま進みます。
I can pay attention to chat.
向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ14馬身。
Yeah, we're gonna be aiming to wrap this chapter up, this session, and then after this we'll be going to Brothership, just so we can, damn it, just so we can basically get, yeah, which is why I'm kind of focusing on doing this right now, just before I forget, because we are using a Switch today. And there's our speed skill popping.
よーし、見ててね、お母ちゃん。
大津焼を越え4コーナーへ。勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。
Finally.
コーナーを曲がって
Finally found this fucking damn communicator. And doesn't look like we're going to be winning, so I'll have to do a second run. Yeah, we're not winning. We're not winning. So I need to redo it. Oh, I didn't even need to win. Oh, okay. Oh, place in top 3. Okay. Okay, well at least we can go for story. Good.
それでは皆様、今年も目白家の活躍をお祈りするとともに、本日の新年会を楽しくお過ごしください。
You know, technically, we should focus more on the Mejiro family in chapter 1, because we were focusing on Mejiro McQueen. Why are we doing this on the finale?
シャー楽しくお過ごそうぜマックイーンまずは寿司かそれともカニか悩んじまうぜ
Wow, guys! Wow, you're just straight up putting her right into the thing. Give me a quick minute. I need to do a double check. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So the girl right in the lowest corner, that's Aston Machan. Basically, she is literally Panda Man if you watch One Piece. Basically, just popping in randomly. She's not in the game, but this means that they have a model for her and should hurry the fuck up with actually making her playable. Something the current event also should be fucking doing with Air Shakur and Symboli Rudolph.
私はあなたがなぜここにいるのかで悩んでいます。目白家の新年会の席ですのよ、ここは。
There's Wise Machan here, McQueen. Wise Machan. Also, McQueen. Hold on, just want to make sure we're done with it. Hold on. McQueen, Golchi is part of your family. That's your grandson. Hey, there's Mejiro Bright. She's playable. Gold ship, that doesn't fucking count. That only counts for kissing, not fucking not sharing DNA. That counts for kissing.
新鮮な魚介類たちが大海原に逃げちまう前に胃袋という捕獲網で根こそぎかっさらうさ
And she's up.
わけがわかりませんわ明けましておめでとうマックイーンライアンにドーベル明けましておめでとうございます今年もよろしくお願いいたしますわ
Also playable. In fact, Dobra was one of the last few before this came out. I believe she was back in February.
こちらこそお互いに今年も頑張っていこ
I
う
believe she was February.
ドーベルは去年も G1 勝利を収めノリに乗っていますわね何かと話を耳にしますし期待の高さが伺えますわ本当にモテモテだよね同じ目白家として嬉しくなっちゃうわ別にモテるとかは望んでないから私はただ勝ちたいレースを走るだけそれより期待されてるって言えばもう一人いるでしょああさっき見かけたんだけど
ブライトお嬢様まもなくスピーチのお時間ですから舞台袖までお越しください
Oh, did I get it wrong?
スピーチ
Oh, right. Oh, my bad. That's Mejiro Bright. My bad.
お話しするという
Oh, wait.
先ほども
No, this wasn't who we were talking about. Never mind then. And no, that was Aston who I was talking about. There's many goddamn Mejiros. That's my fucking point. Blue hair was Aston, not Bright.
ですよ本当に
あらライアンお姉様それに
Why did they make it a chance to hide her face? That's so weird.
ごきげんよう相変わらずライアンはお姉様扱 いなんだまあ小さい頃から面倒を見てたからね。
ブライト、天皇賞春の勝利は本当にお見事でしたわ。 URA 賞も受賞されたそうで。
天皇賞といえばメジロ家とは切っても切れないレースですわ。
No one felt weird going down.
私も考え
Not choking weird, but just eh.
それもこれも同じチームで励ましてくださったライアンお姉様のおかげ。厚く御礼申し上げます。
クラシック級では惜しいレースが続いたもんね。シニアで結果が出せて私も本当に嬉しかったよ。この調子で今年も一緒に大きなタイトルを目指そう。
Almost done. Actually, no, I can't
でも
count
今
down.
年は結果を出すのが大変な年になりそうだね。
黄金世代ですわね。
うん、今年からシニア級に上がってくるわけだし対戦する機会が必ずあるよね。
どなたがお相手であろうと私はなすべきことをなすだけですわ。惜敗の分だけ思いを重ねようやく届いた頂きです。その座を容易に渡したくはありませんもの。ですから必ず果たしてみせます。天皇賞春の連覇を。
目白家にとって天皇賞は特別なレース。さらに連覇となればマクイーン以来の快挙だねブライトはこう見えて頑固者だからね。勝つって決めたら必ず勝つよ。
Now I can fully focus
お嬢様
on the story.
こんなところにもうスピーチのお時間ですよ。
スピーチ
ですから
ブライトの春の目標は天皇賞春ですか。
どうかしたマクイーン。
あ、いえ、やはりそうなりますわよね。
神様、仏様、白沖様、今年は大活躍の一
B, you are not Mati. You can't be praying to Shiroki.
食後のスイーツを食べても体重が増えませんように。
The new year has begun, and with it, Special Week's senior year. As a way to celebrate this turning of the pages, Team Sirius has gathered for our first shrine visit of the year. I will admit, I'm glad that I was able to get the Animal Crossing stuff done before it's actually time for me to read. Because, like, that would be really annoying.
きっちり願掛けしてきました。ずいぶん真剣にお祈りしてたね。ところで、白沖様って何？
福来たるが吹き込んだのね。
We can't rely on prayers alone. You're going to need to put in the effort if you want to make real progress.
もちろん、トレーニングだってこれまで以上に頑張ります。レースで一着を取るというのは簡単なことじゃないってものすごく思い知りましたから。惜しいレースが続いたもんね。
After her Derby victory, we dove into training with vigor, hoping to follow that win with more.
逃げた逃げた逃げた。セイユースカイが逃げた。ようやく外からスペシャルウィーク。だがセイユースカイが今結果賞を1着でゴール。勝ち時計がなんと3分3秒2。恐れ入った世界レコード。ダービーウマ娘スペシャルウィークは3馬身ほど離されての2着。エルコンドルエアグルーヴとスペシャルウィークも上がってくるがエルコンドルパサーだ。
This one literally just happened.
クラシック級ウマ娘エルコンドルパサーが並みいる強豪の集うジャパンカップで見事に見せました。同期のスペシャルウィークは直線届かずの3着。
You know, I will admit, they didn't need to use gold chip in both of these races. We actually could. There were 6 of us. The second one could have been, they could have just replaced her with Brian.
せいちゃんもエルちゃんも
Especially if it was just going to be two. We did not need Gold Ship twice.
ダービーを勝ったスペさん
You know, like that feels really dumb to just have left
みんなすごい
Brian out. What's more, you'll be going up against the senior racers this year. We can't let your seniors or your juniors for that matter get the better of you. We've got to work hard. Even with her losing streak, Special Week continues to press onward, ever smiling. Her sparkling dreams continue to illuminate her path, unchanged by the passing of the new year. Something wrong, Suzuka?
いえ別に
シニア級になったのはいいが、スペの春の目標は決まってるのか？
それは私も気になります。トレーナーさんどうなんでしょう。
Well, I want to make use of those impressive skills of yours, especially that stamina you use late in the race. So I'm thinking the Spring Tenno Show would be the perfect place for you to shine.
天皇賞春いいねいいね。スケちゃんが天皇賞春を走ってるとこ見てみたい。うちのチームには優勝経験者がいるからレースのコツだって教えられそうだし。マックイーンちゃんにライスさん二人とも勝った時の姿がかっこよかった。
Oh look, NPC. I'm too busy trying not to laugh to get my joke out. NPC Uma, you're still here.
二人とも
NPC Uma 2, you're also still here. I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that.
ライスにもできることがあるなら協力するね。スペさん、一緒に頑張ろう。ありがとうございます。ぜひぜひよろしくお願いします。
Alright, why don't we go around the stalls now? Buy whatever you want. A treat. Let's start this year off on a good note.
はい。目指せ天皇賞制覇。目指せ日本一のウマ娘。
With those words, Special Week thrusts her determined fist into the air. Her eyes seem fixed on both a clear objective and a far dream at the same time. Chasing our dreams. As the first race of the year, Jimmy. Special Week takes on the American JCC, a G2 race.
やっぱり来た。やっぱりダービーウマ娘だスペシャルレース。2馬身、3馬身の差をつけて今ゴール。ダービーウマ娘スペシャルレース見事に完走。わっしゃー。正解したスペ。感動ありがとう。
Did she eat that much fish at the Mesero party that her heart stopped?
天皇賞春へ向けて最高の門出になりましたわ。
Oh, McQueen does know that she's going to the Tenno show. Okay.
スペちゃん、優勝おめでとうございます。
これまた見てるだけでも大興奮のレースだったよ。ありがとうグラスちゃんにツルちゃん。私たちの中でシニア級初勝利一番乗りですね。本当は私よりも先にツルちゃんが走るはずだったんだよね。ふぬぬ、そうなんだけど去年は体調不良で3戦しか走れなかったけど今年の私は違うよ。年明け一番飛ばしに飛ばして今年こそスペちゃんたちと一緒のレースを走ってみせる。必ず一緒に走ろうね。
鶴丸剛さんは足を痛めてしまったためしばらくお休
Ah,
み。
God damn it. God damn it.
デビュー戦の後にまた体調を崩し秋にようやく復活できてこのまま
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, wait. Hold on. Never mind. Uh,
でも
I thought that was the first wrist
治
thing.
ったら一気に追いつくからみんな待っててよね。
鶴ちゃんは怪我や病気で出走回数こそ少ないですけど、走りには目を見張るものがあります。一緒に走ってみたいですね。
いつか私やグラフちゃん、エルちゃんたちみんなで。だったらみんなでフランスに行きますか？フランス？
エルは春からフランスに長期遠征するんです。ジャパンカップでも結果を出し、次は海外だと。
知らないエルちゃんフランスに行くの？世界を相手にあっと言わせてみせますね。
Yes, in case of the El Pasa part of her name didn't get you, yes, Condor is roughly Spanish. I will admit, her Japanese for the simple words, her voice actress does a really good job of pronouncing them.
そうなんだ。すごいというか想像つかないというか。
She does a good job with it.
でもちょっと寂しくなっちゃうかも。エルちゃんは一人で遠征するの寂しくない？もちろん寂しくないといえば嘘、偽り、作り話ですが、それ以上に私の夢が私自身を突き動かすのです。夢？エルこそが世界最強である証明をしてきます。最強の座につく瞬間を見逃さないでくださいね。夢を追いかけて世界に羽ばたく。すごいねエルちゃん。私もますます頑張りたくなってきた。早く走りたいよ。
God damn it.
落ち着いてください。
And
鶴ちゃん、
someone get her water.
無理は
Someone get her water.
ですが、気持ちはよーくわかります。
Someone gets her some
私
water.
たちもエルには
Oh god.
私だって次のレースもその先の天皇賞春も勝ってみせる。日本一のウマ娘に私も。鈴鹿さん、マッサージありがとうございました。おかげで足がふにゃふにゃです。
You know, this is the first time we've actually seen someone touching another person's legs, and I kind of wanted to point this joke out, but I didn't know where a good spot to do it. They actually make that a pervy joke in the anime. Like, Trainer will actually, like, there are multiple times, especially to poor Speed, that Trainer will just absolutely just rub at her legs. It's a judging thing, but it's completely played as a pervy joke, which results in him getting kicked. Yes, by Uma Musume, who are supposed to be strong as horses, who have very strong legs. So Trainer is a superhuman.
今日のトレーニング、
I don't know about me, Trainer, but Anime Trainer is a superhuman.
って話を聞いたからなんです。知らないところで一人走るなんてきっと大変なことなのに、エルちゃんは夢のために挑戦するんだって。夢への思いが自分を突き動かす。だから私ももっともっと頑張らなきゃって。
夢への思いが自分を突き動かす。本当にその通りだと思うわ。ねえ、スペちゃん。はい、
なんでしょ
う。私、海外のレースに挑戦してみようと思うの。シリウスに入ってこれまでたくさんの景色を見ることができたわ。
I love that it took like a few seconds for Speed to actually realize that. It's like, wait, what?
走るたびに新しい景色が広がって、また走りたい気持ちが膨らんでいく。もっと早く、もっと先へ。今以上の景色を私は追いかけたい。やっぱり
自分の気持ちを抑えきれないから。だから海外、鈴鹿さんが海外に。
Okay, I do want to. I actually have been wanting to cover this too. I'm not too deep into horse racing, but I believe that this is basically a way to write Suzuka out of the story because of the real life Silent Suzuka's death. Shumi. I'm not 100%. Maybe the real life Silent Suzuka went Silent Suzuka went abroad. Maybe not. And they're just coverings. But I think that this might actually be a way to write Suzuka out because of the real one's death. Which, that's not the first time they've done that, because they actually do that technically in Mati's story. Because there is a scene where basically Suzuka kind of walks off into the sunset, and that's implying Suzuka's death. Like, okay. No, none of the girls die. None of the girls die. We're talking the real life versions of the horses. This whole series exists to give a lot of them second chances. Let me jump to my Discord real quick, because I did point this out to a friend of mine. Yeah. Yeah. Because there was a because in Maru Zensky's career story, there's a thing where grass actually twists her leg. And let's be honest, they can kind of pass it by on with just them breaking their legs and bounce back normally like Suru did, but not for a real horse. So yeah, at that point, that was Grass's death. So yeah, a lot of this is basically like a second chance for a lot of the horses. They're not, like I said, I'm enforcing. They don't kill off any girls. We'll probably see Suzuka again. Suzuka again in story. But that's because they don't want to kill off the girls. Now she realized it. Now she realized it. What happens now? Oh, I think this is. Oh, I think. I've seen this. I've seen this. This is funny. This is funny. I've seen this. I thought this was actually a story bit for Speed's solo story. I didn't realize this was a story. This was actually a story. I love this. I love this. I see this, and this is hysterical. God damn it, Speed! God damn it, Speed! Why? B! Why? We've never heard Halo use speak about herself in that way.
Special Week さんとキングヘイローさん、宿題追加。
God damn it, Speed! And Speeds stared off into space again.
スペちゃん大丈夫？
なんでもないよ。それより冷めないうちにご飯食べなくちゃ。ってあれ、私のご飯がすっからかんに。
いや、私よりも先にものすごいスペ
Okay.
終わったじゃん。
Okay, good. I was like, Speed, did you not even grab food or say, Sky, did you steal? Okay, good. She didn't even do that. It's like, oh my god, Speed. She's taking Suzuka's death really hard.
トレーニングに勝負服を着てくるなんて、スペちゃんがどれだけ本気かってよくわかるよ。勝負服？間違えました。間違いだよ。
A ghost! No, I'm kidding. I'm guessing you told her about your plans.
昨日の晩にとても驚かれましたけど。
もはや説明がいらないほどわかりやすく動揺してますわね。
Silent Suzuka revealed her desire to run abroad to me around the turn of the year. Ever the curious one, Suzuka's eyes began to wander overseas after achieving so much in the Twinkle series here in Japan. As a trainer, I have no reason to deny her ambitions. I plan on doing whatever I can to make her goals possible. However,
転入時から一緒だった鈴鹿さんと別れるとなると多少の動揺はあると思っておりましたが、
トレーナーさん。
I look over and see a cloud of guilt looming over Silent Suzuka. She clearly cares deeply for her friend. We need to put her needs first. Her needs first. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. The rest of the team and I will be here to cheer Speed on. Just like we'll be doing for you. Alright, since Speed's already wearing a racewear, why don't you all get changed? We could just change pace. Did I not pay attention that Speed ran off to go change? Like seriously, did I not pay attention to the fact that Speed ran away?
鈴鹿さん、馬娘を支え、夢をつかませるのがシリウスというチームですわ。
支え、夢をつかませる。
さあ、鈴鹿さんも勝負服に着替えますわよ。しっかりと気合を入れて、ぜひとも海外での活躍を。
そうね。私もたくさんの景色を見てくるわ。
それでは最後、コースを一周して上がりましょう。
今日も走った走った。
I still want, curious, did we have to convince Speed that we're going to do this just because of her mix up, or?
みんな、お疲れ様。鈴鹿さんの走り、初めて見た時と変わらないまま。私も鈴鹿さんみたいになりたい。だから鈴鹿さんの走りをもっと見ていたい。でも鈴鹿さんは海外に。
Again, I'm still not 100% if Suzuka going abroad is an actual thing that happened to the real life Silent Suzuka, or if this is just we're writing her out of the story because of her death, of the real one's death. But when one chapter ends.
マックイーン。
ライアンにブライト、あなた方もこれからトレーニングですか？
ええ。阪神大商店が間近ですので追い込みですわ。
そっちもスペちゃんが出るんだよね。
ええ、天皇賞春の前哨戦として。
いよいよ黄金世代のダービー馬娘との初対決か。
前走も拝見させていただきましたが、大変素晴らしい走りに感銘を受けましたわ。ですがお相手がどなたであれ、今はただ自身を磨き続けるのみです。
One thing I do kind of want, I do kind of like is the fact that they write Bright as basically a villain. Like, it's not intentionally villainous, but basically a lot of her lines, especially the ones from right here. She completely sounds like a complete villain character. Not a mustache twirly type, but it's like yeah.
ブライトは去年の阪神大賞典の覇者であり、そして天皇賞春の覇者だからね。
勝って当然という心構えで臨ませていただきます。
Bright's completely proven my point.
王者の貫禄ですわね。
It is our villain.
それじゃあトレーニングに行こうか。またね、マックイーン。
ごきげんよ
トレーナーさんにスペシャルウィークさん、相手に一切の抜かりはないようですわ。
Special Week's next race steadily approaches. We should be perfecting our strategy and fine-tuning her form by now, but...
この程度でへばるとはらしくないな。
すみません。休憩したらもう一回やってみよう。繰り返しは力だよ。そんな言葉あるか知らないけど。はい、お願いします。
With her mind constantly on Suzuka, she hasn't been able to concentrate on practice at all.
トレーナーさん、失礼します。
Hey, Thompson, you get to show up in story! Thompson, can I help you with something? I will always be doing that, okay? I will always be doing that, just like with the NPC Umas on our team.
月刊トゥインクルから取材の申し出がありまして、何でもチームシリウスの特集を組みたいと。おいおいおい、月刊トゥインクル分かってんじゃねえかい。特集してもらえるなんてすごいね。それでチームの皆さんへの事前アンケートを預かっていますので、後でトレーナー室に届けておきますね。
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
それともう一件、実は今海外に詳しい元トレーナーさんが学園にいらしてまして、サイレンスズカさんのお話をしましたら、ぜひ走りを見たいとおっしゃってくださったのですが。
That would be super helpful. I'd love to get some insight. Well, Suzuka, what do you think? Want to show off a bit to this trainer?
はい、よろしくお願いします。鈴鹿さん。スペちゃん。
Spee, now it's not the time for gay feelings. Feelings. Oh, I'm totally. Record. I love this pairing. It's one of my favorite pairings in the entire thing because it's adorable. I'm just making a smart ass joke. I'm just making a smart ass joke. The trainer Tajima has come to observe Silent Suzuka, so I'm currently having her show off her skills. I head to the stands to watch over them and find Special Week standing, likewise staring at Suzuka. So this is where you were.
トレーナーさん、私自分でびっくりしちゃいました。鈴鹿さんのこと思わず呼び止めようとしちゃって。
No, I understand. You and Suzuka have been together ever since you entered the academy.
今でもはっきりと覚えているんです。鈴鹿さんの走る姿を初めて見た時のこと。北海道から出てきて本当にやっていけるかなって不安の中で見た鈴鹿さんの走り、まるで吸い込まれるみたいに目が離せませんでした。それからずっと私も鈴鹿さんみたいに走りたいって
続けてきたんですけど。
First week trails off, leaving us both standing in silence. I'm sure even she wasn't aware of just how much motivation she got from watching Suzuka run. As I watched Suzuka run down the track, I remember the first time I saw her run. She looked like she was having so much fun. Before long, she found her own running style, and the more people saw her run, more expectations for her swelled. Spee, you said you want to run like Suzuka, correct?
はい。
So, what exactly is it that you love about her running?
なんでってそれは綺麗でかっこよくて。
And it makes you dream, doesn't it? You can't help but wonder what her next race will be like.
はい、そうです。鈴鹿さんの走りはいつも期待以上で、だからもっともっと鈴鹿さんの走るところを見たくて、大阪杯とか宝塚記念の連覇とか、それから。
Seeking out new scenery is Suzuka's dream. When she runs, that's what she's chasing. And that steadfast drive of hers is what we fell in love with. But you know, once she goes abroad, I think we'll see a run we love even more.
そうです。そうに決まってます。
I'm kind of checking something real quick. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to check something on the on this. Just wanted to check something on this. I'm kind of turning it down. I apologize if it was been overpowering me. I just kind of realized something. Like basically with how I have stuff set up. Basically with when it comes to this on Wavelength, this is the left bit, the default, the monitor mix, not the stream mix, which is currently muted. Because yeah, which I do, yeah, which it does, which if you think, oh, you have us muted, no, desktop audio is on it, and if I do my stupid double checking thing like an idiot, this is something I should have actually done in the first place, because again, I'm an idiot. So if we've been quiet this entire fucking time, I'm gonna be actually mad. But first I have to swap away from my swap away from the thing, and there we go. From my iPad, and then swap back to this, because god fucking damn it. You really should have done this earlier, you idiot. Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, I'm hearing myself. I mean, I'm hearing the game audio. That should be a little bit better. I have it now at 70. I don't know why I just closed Twitch. I need it open for the game.
私たちの期待なんて簡単に飛び越えちゃうくらい。それが私の憧れ。
Oh, we're back to this again. Okay. I thought they realized that these look really awkward as shit.
そんなことしちゃった。
Yep, they me too. And if you want to run like her, to catch up to her, then you'll need to work hard. Let's make you the best racer in Japan.
多くの観客が詰めかけました阪神レース場。メインレースが近づくにつれ、次第に
I thought they realized how stupid those look, but yeah.
注目はやはり黄金世代の一角スペシャルウィークと前年の覇者メジロブライト。初の顔合わせとなる
Can we do that?
阪神で果たしてどのような結果となるのでしょうか。
雨で重馬場体力を温存
するためにもレースにしっかり集中。絶対最初から飛ばさない。
ああ、それでいい。おそらくペースは遅くなるから無理なく前目につけるだろう。
なるほど。阪神 3000m の直線はそんなに長くねえ上に坂もあるからな。第3コーナーあたりからかっ飛ばしてけ。ゴールドシップさんの助言は冗談なのか本当なのか判断が難しいです。
Gee, I wonder why she can't, Goldshi.
いいなおい、阪神大商店といえば私だろ。
Yes, you can. There's no G in either Hanshin or Daishoten. Or a P. But it does, or an L. But it does have O S H I. And again, Goldshi. Don't give her attitude because you basically have not done anything.
あなたは阪神大商店を語る前にまずはデビューを果たしてくださいませ。
We've gone 6 chapters and Goldship hasn't made her debut? What the fuck? That's so fucking weird. That's so fucking weird. Why? Why randomly drop that Goldship hasn't even done her debut now?
それにしましてもフライトの日がレースと重なるだなんて鈴鹿さんも残念でしょうね。
ああ、いえ、私が提案したんです。今日の出発を。
Speed. Okay.
鈴鹿さんが安心して海外で走れるように、鈴鹿さんと離れててもやれるってところを見せるために。
そうでしたの。それは何としても勝利しないとですわね。
Yeah, you got all of us behind you today. Make us proud. Show them everything you got.
行ってきます。
I do want to check to see how far we are currently right now in the thing, so we're going to jump back to the menu. Oh, we do have a race. We are 13 out of 17. Okay, yeah. We are going to be finishing the chapter today. Shoot.
マルゼンスキーよ。はい。スペシャルウィーク。
And yes, I do have another A ranker in Maru. I did Unity for the first time. It was terrible. But I got the strong one. They have a race model for Bright, but yet it's still not playable.
6番人気、5番スペシャルウィーク。
Alright, good luck, Spee. This is her boss race, I'm pretty sure. This is her boss race.
.の雨が芝を濡らす阪神レース場。馬場状態の発表は主となってしまいました。
ここまで重たい馬場だと得意不得意が出てきちゃいますね。
現在1番人気はメジロブライト。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子9番注目のグランプリウマ娘。スペシャルウィーク5枠5番での出走。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気メジロブライト。
Alright, so I didn't pay attention to the thing, by the way. Damn it.
damn it.
I completely forgot about checking what place we need to be at the last thing. Because goddamn it, me. We're just gonna set it up to 2 speed. Again, it's just a race. Still second. We're starting to catch up. And there's that. Bright should be making her move very soon because she's either an end or a late. And we won. We flat out won. Flat out won. Yeah, see, yeah, she's either an end chaser or a late surger. What was the difference? What was that difference between us? Distance. And yes, late surger. Yep. Distance. Speed with the distance. Episode 11, an honor I'll always accept. Now it's time to watch the race again. I'm dead serious. That's what it's gonna be. Now, first, it's time for Suzuka. I forgot that we didn't see Tikazo or Rice in that last cutscene. I forgot about that.
大丈夫だって見なくてもわかるからスペちゃんのことすんごく信じてるんだねそれとトレーナーさんのこともトレーナーさんから聞いたよお見送りは大丈夫だって言われたってうんスペちゃんのレースを見てあげてほしくて日本一の夢必ず掴んでほしいから私たちも鈴鹿の活躍を期待してるからねみんなで応援してるうんまだ見たことのない景色を楽しんでくるわね
I'm still thinking that is Suzuka's death. I'm still leaning towards Suzuka's death.
もさすが貫禄の走りだったけど黄金世代のダービー馬娘は伊達じゃないよスペシャルウィークが天皇賞春でどんな走りをするか期待だな
ブライト意識的に太ももを高く上げて大腿四頭筋を刺激するこれもブライトのトレーニングに採用っと
ライアンお姉様
あれブライト自主トレで会うなんて珍しいね
ライアンお姉様が出ていくのを見かけたものですのでその後を追ってよろしければトレーニングを見ていただこうと
ブライト一緒に走ろうよしこのままもう一歩行こうブライトここでもっと頑張らないと後悔することにごめん私もう息は整った？
はい申し訳ございません
謝らないでよ悪いのは私なんだから本当にごめん私悔しかったんだブライトが負けちゃってブライトのこと小さい頃からずっと見てたから特別に思ってるのもあるけどそ れだけじゃなくてさ、私はブライトに自分の気持ちを重ねちゃってる。ブライトってすっごく似てるんだ、私と。自慢の末足があって周囲からも期待されてて、だけどあと一歩が届かない。アイネスやオグリさん、そしてマックイーンの背中を見ながらゴールした自分にそっくりなんだ。だからブライトを見ていると自分のことみたいに悔しくて、そんな思いをさせたくなくて。
ライアンお姉様、
何言ってんだろう、私。ブライトはブライトなのにね。これじゃ私のプライドとか夢とか押し付けちゃってるみたい。
もしそうなのだとすれば、むしろ私は喜びを感じます。
え？
私の走りをご自身と重ねているというのは、本気で私を思い期待をかけてくださっている証拠ですわ。私はここまで支えてくださったライアンお姉様に報いたいと常々思っておりました。目白家として天皇賞春連覇を目指しながらも、それ以上にライアンお姉様のために勝利を収めたい。ライアンお姉様が私に夢を押し付けているというのならば、喜んで背負わせていただきます。
ブライトは
さあ、私はもう走れますわ。甘やかさず厳しくトレーニングをつけてくださいませ。二人で天皇賞春の連覇を成し遂げましょう。
うん、分かった。全力で支えてみせるよ。絶対に勝たせてみせる。
One thing I do want to state is I don't like the fact that basically I can get copyright claimed, not the bad one, claimed for being quiet on this on stuff like this, because there are times when I don't know what to say. Like that the entire conversation between Ryan and Bright, I have no idea what to say during that. And it kind of sucks because I don't know if that's gonna get me a copyright claim. Because last week's, like, there are parts in the last one that actually did get claimed. Not, I do want to reiterate, claim, not strike. Strike is the bad one. Claim is the good one. Wow. Claim is bad, but the strike is even worse. Strike is the worst one. I'd rather have a claim than a strike. And it's like, there are times when it's like, I can't help but be quiet because I don't know what to say at times like that. Anyway, episode 12, a special race.
ブライト、3200m のペースがしっかり作れてる。今の感じを忘れないで。はい、
このままもう一歩行きますわ。
分かった。もう一頑張り行こう。敵情視察ってやつか？相手も随分と気合入ってんな。
ええ、ああ見えてブライトは真の強い馬娘ですから。もちろん実力もですが、スペシャルウィークさんも負けてはいませんわ。しっかりと努力を重ねています。
そういや、そのスペの姿が見えねえけど。
今はトレーナーさんと本番に向けてのミーティングをしているところですわ。
ペースと駆け引きですか。
Obviously, you should pay attention to your own stamina levels, but you should also be aware of how you can manipulate those of your rivals.
なるほど、難しい。
Of course.
だけどこれも勝利のため。
Of course, it sounds hard for you, Spee.
結果を残さないとですね。
失礼いたします。
Okay.
マックイーンさん、トレーナーさんに用事ですか？
トレーナーさんにというよりもお二人に用事があると言った方が正しいでしょうか。
Wow, McQueen actually is going clan beat team beats clan. McQueen is legit going is legit betraying her clan. No, it's just a surname. I'm being it's just a goddamn surname.
おっしゃっていましたので、私も何か力になれることはないかと。
True. You won Spring Tenno show not just once, but twice. We'd love your help.
承知いたしましたわ。
ありがとうございます。カンカンカーン。お邪魔します。
Tigzo, you immediately Tigzo, we need to teach you knock, wait a second, then come in.
スペちゃんの作戦会議、私も何か協力できないかな。ってあれ、マックイーンもいる。お邪魔します。マックイーンさんにチケットさん？
I'm pretty sure Rice knocked very quietly before and waited a little bit before she came in.
なんだ、来るまでもなかったか。
And Brian didn't even knock. Brian basically didn't even knock. She just like, I'm here.
うわ、なんだかどんどん賑やかに。
Everyone but Gold Ship. Everyone but Gold Ship.
レース展開になんだか性分の勉強した気がします。ですけど、皆さんにたっぷり助言
Oh, Gold Ship did join us.
負けない気持ちになってきました。
Gold Ship probably came in through a window.
頑張ってね。当日も応援します。
Hey, NPC Umumusume 1 and 2 probably just walked in without anyone noticing. Before I know it, the whole Team Series crew is in my office. I remember being told I was a pillar for which our teammates reach for their dreams. But seems like I'm not the only pillar on the team.
そうそう、トレーナーさん。トレーナー室に来たついでにこれ渡しとく。はい、取材のアンケート。
What survey?
前に手綱さんが連絡してくださいましたでしょ。
Oh, right, that survey. Averting their dumbfounded cases out of embarrassment. You know, technically, those aren't dumbfounded. Because that was just basically smiling out of pity. McQueen's looking at us with pity. It's like, pity. That's not dumbfounded. That's pity. Both of them. I looked down at the survey. Suddenly, my eyes focused in on one answer in particular. Which race means the most to you? The Japanese Derby fills up the entire answer space, which makes sense for Tikizo. But squeezed into the corner in much smaller writing is the Spring Tenno Show.
お前がダービー以外のレースに思い入れを持つなんて珍しいな。変なもんでも食ったか。
Gold Ship, again, I'm pretty sure you came in through a goddamn window. At least you didn't break it, but still.
別に食べてないよ。ダービーが一番なのは譲れないところなんだけど、これってシリウスの特集用のアンケートなわけでしょ。だからチームのこともいろいろ考えてたらピッカーンって思い出したんだよね。私がシリウスって名前をはっきり覚えたのってマックイーンが初めて取った天皇賞春の時だって。
私のレース？
その時はまだチームのことも詳しく知らなかったからいいレースだなーって思ってただけだけど、実 な悲願で、しかもチームの存亡をかけたレースだったっ
Oh,
て。
God damn it, Tegazo. God damn it, Tegazo.
私もあのレースに一目惚れしてチームに入りました。まさかメンバーがマックイーンさん一人とは思いませんでしたけど、そこからどんどん集まって。
We've gained more and more racers ever since, and you two have been pushed out of the limelight. So sadly for NPC Umamusume 1 and 2,
ライスも天皇賞春は大事なレース。
this might be one of the last times we get to talk with them.
勝つことへの覚悟を持てたのも、勝つことの嬉しさを教えてくれたのもこのレースだから。
私にとって天皇賞春はいわば目標だ。最初の挑戦は怪我で回避。次の挑戦ではあと一歩のところで勝利に及ばなかった。まったくどこまでも私を渇望させる。
Though the reasons differ, the Spring Tenno show holds a special place in all of their hearts, except for Goldship, who hasn't even done her debut. It goes without saying that the same goes for me. That race was Meijiro McQueen's main goal and my first G1 victory as a trainer. It also marks the first time I was able to help an Uma Musume achieve her dreams. That race holds a lot of memories for me too.
みんなにとってもかけがえのないレースだったんだね。
Take us out! Oh my god.
トレーナーさん、もし私が天皇賞春を勝ったら。
Of course. You've been working so hard. I'd love to see you pay it all off for you.
ああ、いえ、私の目標とかではなくて、このレースにはトレーナーさんや皆さんにとって特別な思いがあるんですよね。だったら私にとっても特別なレースにしたいです。シリウスは私の第二の実家みたいなところと言いますか。いつもみんなで支え合う家族みたいな素敵なチームで。だから私も皆さんと同じようにチームの一員として天皇。
チームの一員としてですか。でしたらお願いいたしますわ。チーム再スタートのきっかけである春の盾をぜひ。
ライスも天皇賞の盾が見たいな。私もだからスペちゃんお願い。
やれるかスペ。
はい、任せてください。
トレーナーさんもスペシャルウィークさんに思いを託してみてはいかがです？
トレーナーさん、天皇賞春を必ず勝利してきます。
Special Week gazes at me with a strong, almost gallant gaze. Those eyes of hers haven't changed since she first came here from Hokkaido. Looking at her now, I can confidently say she'll someday be the best racer in Japan. Win this for us, Spee.
はい。
Oh, one last race. One last race, and then it's time for the finale. Okay, yeah. So we'll be doing Spee. Wait. Oh, there she is. I lost her for a minute. Yeah, it's just a scrimmage. It's basically all of us. All of us except for Suzuka.
9番人気は3番スペシャルウィーク。
So our final race is a scrimmage. Interesting.
は 晴れ渡る空の下行われる京都レース場芝3212人の馬娘たちが挑みます。1番人気はもちろんこの子成田ブライアン、実力は負けていません。2番人気ライスシャワー、注目のグランプリ馬娘スペシャルウィーク3枠3番での出走。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
ゲートイン完了、出走の準備が整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘きれいに
I'm just gonna set it to rank 2. Just because. It says basically just the same thing we've always been hearing every time for this race. But yeah. It's really surprising that our final race is a scrimmage. Oh, I think this isn't the second time, though. This isn't the first time, I mean. Airspeed skills popping. Oh, hey, Goldchip made it up to the front. Ah, damn it, Tigazo. That's still enough to do it because we need. Do we need to win this or?
行きます。
晴れ渡スターメジロマックイーン真っ先に
Finally!
次も頑張ります。
Christ! I want to get a thought out of my head for real quick. This is one thing that irritates the fuck out of me for this type of stuff. Don't be making these types of things. Don't be making this type of stuff hard on purpose. Okay, I would rather have an easy time for story type stuff, especially if you're going to be doing this rare type of thing that revolves around player. Don't make those hard. Okay? Don't fucking do that. That's fucking bad. That's bad. That's bad design. All right? Especially with the fact that it seemed like I'm going to look at it. Especially it seemed that all of our team members have a have this for the team skill. That's really awful because it basically makes it so you have to use SPI for that. And it's like if you don't have a good SPI, fuck you. That's essentially what the game's saying. Anyway, let's finish up this chapter. And I will give my thoughts on it during the concert. Special Week has vowed to bring the Spring Shield of Tenno show back to Team Cirrus. Yeah, we are. And we do have music going. And it's to affirm that promise, she begins to work even harder during our training sessions. At first, this was just another objective I set for her, another goal to work towards. But after hearing how much this race means to her teammates, this race has taken on a whole new meaning for Special Week. She's determined to snag the shield and make this a race we won't forget. So we keep on training it until at long last.
快晴に恵まれました京都レース場。盾の栄誉を目指して12人の馬娘が集結しました。やはり注目は前年の覇者メジロブライト。
そしてそこに挑む黄金世代の菊花賞馬娘セイユンスカイとダービー馬娘
Think Sky's in here. Okay. Honestly, that's kind of really shitty that they don't even mention that, hey, Sky's in this. Because I don't even think that the talk we had at school did that too. I kind of think that we also should have had a Halo, and maybe if Condor wasn't out on abroad, she should have also been here.
スペちゃん頑張ってね。
Maybe also involve
この天皇賞
Rash too, just so we have at least all 5 of them. Because that's I'll talk more about that when we're doing the concert. I'll wait till the concert.
私もいつかこのレースを取ってやろうと思ってんだ。その感情をマックスまでぶち上げる走りをしてきてくれや。
Gold Ship, you need to do your fucking debut first. Stop planning on races until you actually get your goddamn debut.
はい期待に応えてみせます。
あ、スペのスマホか？
鈴鹿さんからメッセージです。中継で応援してる。頑張ってねスペチン。スペチン？
Spee, she just added an extra E to your name.
向こうは夜中だ。眠くて打ち間違えたんだろ。
It's like, Christ, Spee, don't question that.
眠い中で必死に応援してくださるその気持ちが伝われば十分なはずですわ。
Also, how late is where is Suzuka right now? Is she in America? That's so weird.
ライスたちもいっぱい応援するからね。頑張ってくださいスペシャルウィークさん。必ず先頭で帰ってくるって信じてますから。
If you run anything like you did in practice, you'll win. All you need now is confidence. Now go out there and get that shield.
はいお母ちゃんたちの夢、私自身の夢、そしてチームの皆さんの思いを力にして。やスペちゃん、同じレースで顔を合わせるのは菊花賞ぶりだね。せいちゃん、あの時は私が勝ったけど、さてさて今回はどうなることやら。なんか前とはまた顔つきが違うからさ。たくさんの期待に応えたいから。
それは私も同じです。お相手が誰であろうと、私はなすべきことを全うするのみ、そう思っておりました。ですが以前はセイウンスカイ様に、そして前走ではスペシャルウィーク様に遅れを取りました。改めてお二人が黄金世代であることを肝に銘じ、必ずやこのレースの頂に立たせていただきます。
私も引くわけにはいかないかな。あとはもうレースで決めるしかないね。はい、お互いに全力で
望むところですわ。
それじゃ行きますか。
今12人の優秀たちによる 3200m の長き戦いが幕を開けようとしています。先頭でゴールするのは前年の覇者か、それとも黄金世代のクラシックを分け合った2人のどちらかか。各馬娘ゲートに収まって天皇賞春が今スタートしました。詰めかけたファンでスタンドがびっしりの京都で出場。本日のメインレース天皇賞春、各馬娘大歓声の枠1周目の直線へと入っていきます。ここで先頭に立ったのは2番人気のセイウンスカイ。王者メジロブライトは中段に控える構え、そして1番人気のスペシャルウィークはなんとセイウンスカイのすぐ後ろ、先行策でレースを進めます。
スペちゃん飛ばしすぎちゃってるんじゃ。
いいえ、これまでにもセイウンスカイさんには逃げ切られてしまうレースがありました。相手に都合のいい展開を作らせないベストな位置取りですわ。
スペのやつやるじゃねえか。
いいよブライト、
その位置なら確実に相手をかわせる。
よどみなくレースが進んで向こう上面、先頭はセイユンスカイ。菊花賞ではこの辺りで一息二息入れましたが、今日はすぐ後ろにスペシャルウィークが控えています。
こうも警戒されちゃ好きなように走れないか。いいよ、だったら小細工なしで勝負するだけ。
I also don't know if you did notice from that one shot from when we were facing Sky and Spee, well, all three of them in front face, you also saw Mochifuku in the background. Yeah, see the schoolgirl color one, the Sailor Moon color girl. That's Mochifuku. So it's kind of weird that we have Mochifuku in this, even though she's not really a part of this.
Bright, 私はブライトに勝ってほしいんじゃない。ブライトと一緒に勝ちたい。外からブライト、外からメジロブライト、ものすごい強足でスペシャルウィークに迫る。これが王者の足。スペシャルウィーク、ここまでか。スペちゃん、絶対答えてみせる。お母ちゃんの期待に、チームみんなの期待に。ここからなんとスペシャルウィークがさらにスパート。先頭はスペシャルウィーク、スペシャルウィーク先頭のまま。スペシャルウィークだ。メジロブライトも追いかけるがその差は縮まらない。スペシャルウィーク先頭でゴール。王者メジロブライトを下し、スペシャルウィークが天皇賞を
With a Dragon Ball style power surge. That's funny. That's funny. That was just a Dragon Ball style charge.
ブライト。
The funny thing is that energy that's surrounding Spee, that's not even that's Frieza Spee. That's Frieza energy. So Spee became Frieza for a second.
私は力の限りありったけの思いもすべてぶつけました。でも追いつけなくて
本当にブライトは私に似てるね。悔しがる気持ちの強さまでそっくりだからね。まだまだ走れる。ここで諦めたりなんて絶対にしないはずだよ。走ろう、これからも一緒に。頑張ったね、ブライト。
それでは勝利チームの記念撮影に移ります。スペシャルウィークさん、中央にどうぞ。
はい。だよ、緊張してんのか。ビシッとしねえと閉まらねえぞ。そうですよ、 G1 勝者なんですから。そうかもですけど、これだけ注目されてるとかしこまっちゃうと言いますか。
堂々とすればいいのです。今見せてくださったレースのように。
とってもかっこよかったよ。私、少しだけ近づけたような気がするんです。
Towards being the best racer in Japan?
はい。ダービーの時は自分のことだけで精一杯でした。絶対に勝つんだって、それだけで。今回も精一杯なのは同じでしたけど、でも聞こえてきたんです。最後の直線、一番頑張らないといけないその瞬間に、私を応援してくれる皆さんの声が、
それに見えたんです。私が勝利する姿を喜んでくれる皆さんの顔が。
Speed's thinking very far ahead.
だから走ってる時もゴールした後も一人じゃないって思えて、なんだかすごく心強く感じて、うまく言えないんですけど、日本一のウマ娘になるってそういう思いが大事なのかもしれないと、今日みたいに走ったその先に日本一のウマ娘があるんじゃないかなって、今はそんな風に思うんです。
Looking at Special Week now, I remember the young Uma Musume who came to Tokyo with her head in the clouds. Her dream, which once sounded so far away, is starting to sound more and more doable. Keep us up and you'll be the best racer in Japan in no time. Sorry.
カメラに収まるようにもう少し寄ってもらって。
よしスペ、日本一のウマ娘になるぞって意気込みのポーズで決めるぞ。
ポーズ？
はい、行きますよ。にっこり笑って。
目指せ日本一。
Also took me till actually looking at the art. Right, holding a phone with Suzuka FaceTiming. It was not a picture. I thought it was a picture because of the distance. Special Week declares her dream to the heavens. As if in response, the roar of the crowd's cheer crashes down on us, engulfing the racers so determined to make them proud. That's why I made the jokes like, oh god, Shizuka's dead. This should be the concert, so I have to mute. But while the concert is going, I can give my actual thoughts on the thing, because I'm going to kind of spend that time doing this. This was a really, really good chapter, because I like the fact that it. I think if I will admit, before I continue my full thoughts, I'm kind of a little bit worried that if it's Next Frontier. Okay, so I don't need to listen to the song, because this actually is a song that shows up during the during career mode. Okay, that's kind of disappointing. Anyway, I kind of am a little bit worried that I might be making some mental comparisons to this if I watch the first season of the anime, which is focused on Speed. It's just outside of Gold Ship and McQueen. None of the team is completely different, and Suzuka, but Suzuka was a no-brainer. Basically, yeah. But this was a really good chapter, and I don't understand why it's called Part 1, though. Why is this Part 1? Are we going to get a hook for Part 2? Like, I was thinking we're going to end this early because that's why it's called Part 1. But this story arc came to an end. Why are you calling it Finale Part 1 if this has a definitive ending? Speed won the bigger of the races. She went through her character arc. She came out a lot stronger thanks to Team Sirius. So it's like, why is this Part 1? I know I've said that literally, I want to say 5 times. But it's like, that's the thing. Also, I do want to state the image that we have for the picture. That is our card. Oh, it was just normal time. Okay. I still have more thoughts to give. But we'll save that for when this is done. The October breeze blows through France. Oh, she's in France. Is that still tiring though? It should be about evening. Then.
それともフランス最強の馬娘モンジューか。
Oh, we're focusing on. Oh, okay. We're focusing on Kondo. That's interesting. Yeah, passing the dream on, Team Serious, and that is the chapter. But yeah, and that is also basically everything we have for main story Act 1. Because remember, we have 2 acts at the moment. This is only the first act. So who knows what we have for when we're doing this. List. But yeah. Well, it's not the same shop, but it's basically all of us. It's the entire team. I have been told that my friend is essentially that this is the best card. And you also notice that I do have some of these career events showing off. Why? Because this card is has events for everyone. All 7 team members for us. It has for all 7 team members of us. And yeah. So it's one of the best. Apparently, it's one of the best cards for the third story, the third career scenario, Trackblazer, which I think is one of my favorite ones because I did this before I did Unity. I like Trackblazer. Trackblazer is one of my favorites. Okay, I like Trackblazer the most because it's actually really cool. And now I have this. So, not Clover. Club Point. Pop it so we can get that to rank 2. And then pop again so we can get it to rank 2 too. But then I'm just saving up for the rest. I'll be doing that stuff later, but we're gonna check the archive because we got it because I got it to 47. But yeah, if you want to, if you don't believe me, yeah, support cards, rice shower. Yeah, you notice that in the card, page of flower shop assistance and page about cloudy weather. Both of those are for the SSR card for rice. So all of those can be seen. All 7 events can be seen in that card, and that's what my friend told me. I honestly can't wait to use that card. I really can't wait to use that card. We are going to jump out of the game, and I'm going to go to face cam because I still want to give more thoughts out of this. I like this story. It was really good. Again, repeating myself. I'm worried that if I watch the first season of the anime, I might be making some like comparisons to this and that. So I don't know, which is not going to ruin this for me. It's not going to ruin finale part 1. Probably will ruin season 1 for me, but who knows? Like I've said, like I also repeated, I'm not sure if Racing Abroad is supposed to be Suzuka, supposed to symbolize Suzuka's death, or the real life Suzuka. The real life Suzuka. They're not going to kill off a horse girl. They're still going to show up. Okay? They're still just going to show up. Excuse me. But yeah, I flat out did enjoy the story arc, and it was really, really beautiful. I do kind of wish that the final, and I'm kind of pointing it out. I do kind of wish that we had at least Halo and Grass in the final race as well. So it was so it felt more bright taking on the golden generation instead of just Speed and Saiyan. I completely understand why not using Condor with that little ending thing, having her racing in France. That's totally fine. And I'm curious if that means that the next chapter is going to focus on Condor. That would be very interesting. You know, that would be really interesting. I actually can't wait to see for that. But who knows when we'll get part 2. So, yeah. That just means that next Thursday we will be back to Enfield. So, which is going to be taking over until we're done with part 2. And yeah, I don't know. I do kind of want to do the character story arcs, but at the same time, I also don't, because I'm pretty those are essentially just something involving the characters or a trainer in the characters. So it's like it's more akin to the hangouts that we have with students in Blue Archive. So it's like that's, and I'm not even showing those because those are just you just want to see what else is up there, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna go on an intermission and get Brothership ready, and we'll be back with that. Be right back.